Another level since turning 38. He's averaging nearly 35 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. He leads the league in scoring since his 38th birthday on December 30th. He's had several fantastic performances, including 3 45-point games. That's tied with Michael Jordan for the most at age 38 or older all time. And now, as you probably well know, he's chasing Kareem and he's closing in. He's 158 points away from passing him and becoming the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. As of this moment, he's projected to pass Kareem on February 7th in a game against the Thunder. And we, of course, will be keeping a close eye on that. And so it feels like the right time to take stock of one of the great careers in the history of American sports. And so, Stephen A., when the story is told of LeBron James' career, how will you tell it?
Well, the first thing I want to say is that since he turned, since his birthday, December 30th, he's led the league in scoring.
Right.
He's phenomenal. And what jumps out of my mind is that so many people talk about how great he is as a talent. What I want to applaud LeBron James for is for never cheating us as basketball fans. He's been the marquee since he came into the league. His game has gotten better and better and better throughout the years. When modifications were needed and alterations were needed, he made them. And at the end of the day, his conditioning stands out in my mind. To constantly think about this one thing, as simple as this sound, guys. Tell me one time in his career, other than when we tried the paleo diet or whatever the hell it was. Tell me one time we looked at LeBron James and said he's not in shape. He hasn't taken care of himself. That, to me, he is a guy that has worked to maximize his potential and never cheat the audience and the fans. And I think that when all is said and done, when we look at his numbers, the one thing that we may not credit him enough for is the commitment to greatness that he put in order to be great.
What do you think, Perk?
What I think, what I know, the GOAT, right? The GOAT, the greatest player of all time. I've been saying it for the last 2 years, and I'm doubling down right now. See, when you talk about LeBron James, what Stephen A. just alluded to is longevity, right? We're talking about 20-plus years of being not only in the conversation of the best player in the league every single year, but actually being the best player in the league every single year. And then you go down to take the word pressure for a second. Pressure. See, I had the opportunity to grow up with LeBron James because we came out of high school together, Mickey D's class, drafted together, played together on the AAU circuit, played against each other on the AAU circuit. So I was there throughout his entire journey. And it's not an athlete in history, not in the NBA, but in the history of sports that has ever had the pressure like LeBron James and has exceeded expectations, right? Being labeled the chosen one at the age of 16, being called King James at the age of 16. He was set up to fail. And here we are today. I done started my new career. We the same age, and he is still going to this day strong. The GOAT.
For me, LeBron, I don't consider him the GOAT.
Neither do I.
But
I feel sorry for y'all loss.
I consider him the MVP, the most valuable person to ever play in the league. Just think about this. You guys know this. As public figures, the toughest thing to do is for public consumption. I see him be a husband. I see him be a father. Philanthropist, producer.
Activist.
And how about this? His best friend, Rich Paul, is a super agent. The influence that he now has, not only on people that play with him, but people around the league and up-and-coming players in the league. He's touched more tentacles than any player in the history of the game, while he's about to be top 5 in assists and have the scoring title.